Welcome once again to Beyond the Classroom. So this Honorable Mujahid Officer speaking, your usual host. I'm here with Minister Martin, one of our returning guests who have always been here to give us valuable wisdom that we are always searching for. You and I are prone to learning and we are addicted to knowledge. Wherever there is knowledge, that is where we chase after. And today we have him here to speak about campus politics using Political Science Students Association as a case study. He's coming to generalize everything. He's not touching on just a particular, but to use one of the departments as a case study will make things more simpler for people to understand better. So he's here to discuss campus politics with us. When it comes to politics, he is not really participating, but he is advocating. He's an activist. So he's here to discuss campus politics with us. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we start straightforward with the conversation because he is not a new person and he doesn't need much or any special introduction. So he's already a member of Beyond the Classroom family. So let's go for a quick commercial break.
You are welcome to Campbell Royal Tree, the best hotel in Winneba, close to Winneba Junction and direct opposite the Guel Filling Station. Among some of the facilities Campbell Royal Tree offers its clients and customers include: number one, we have a serene swimming pool where you can relax your body at any time, swim at any time, any day at affordable prices. In fact, you can come here 24/7. We operate all time. We there for you. Campbell Royal Treat is having an event center where we host every type of event. Any event you want, whether birthday party, weddings, any event at all, we can give you the best facility to host your event that you want to host. Campbell Royal Treat is having a gym center where you can gym your body at any time, morning, evening, afternoon, any time at all you feel. And we also have a kitchen where we offer both local and foreign dishes. Any type of food you want, just come to Campbell Royal Treat and we will give it to you at very affordable prices. We also have a clinic attached to the hotel where in case of any emergency or any other time you can go there for the services at very, very subsidized prices. We've reduced the prices drastically just to favor our customers. Call the contact, the numbers on this list.
You are welcome back once again to Beyond the Classroom. So I'm here with Minister Martin discussing campus politics using, the campus politics is an open lesson. Everyone can relate. It's not just students of the University of Education, but because he's from there, but it's an open topic we are coming to discuss. Taking Political Science Students Association as case study for the day. So, Minister Martin, you are welcome to Beyond the Classroom.
Thank you very much.
You are not new. You know us already. Let me quickly remind my people that if you are new, please just subscribe and turn on the notification bell. He is always notified. That is why he has been in touch with us. So when you finish subscribing, turn on the notification bell, like the video, share with others for them to also learn, just as you are doing right now, and join the conversation by commenting in the comment section. So, Mr. Martin, when we talk about campus politics, what is it all about? Is it NDC, NPP kind of thing? What are you talking about? What is campus politics?
All right.
Tell us something.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, and let me first of all greet your cherished viewers.
Good.
Who are also watching us.
Okay.
Aristotle, being the father of political science, said something that any man who is not affected by politics is either a beast or God. So it means that when we talk about politics, people always drive their attention or drag their knowledge to or centers on only maybe NPP and NDC things, and they see it as a dirty work and what have you. But that's not the case, because even if two or people are in their room sharing ideas, they are into politics, because at that moment change of mindsets are coming, or maybe diverse ideas
opinions
are coming. You understand? So campus politics is all about students or the youths on campus, over being at the university, even at the SHS, wherever, having a diverse or have diagnosed themselves and see that they have the capacity to come and lead the student funders. For that matter, trying to win the idea of the people so that they can give them the opportunity to come and serve them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And this particular thing, when they come and serve, the issue is that you are not serving for your own interest, but the interest of the people. So every leader who listens to the followers participates very well. So every leader who is arrogant doesn't perform well, because that person doesn't, what do you call it, function, or that person doesn't work with the interest of the people. For that matter, he goes out of the bar. That is of the interest of the people.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So what does it take to become a student politician? Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. If you ask me this question, I would say that for you to become a student politician on campus over here, campus, we normally look at your GPA on campus particularly. Before you can become SRC president, you have to get 3.0. At the, let me say, presidency side, you have to get 3.0. And the other ones, 2.7, and then whatever. Yeah. So it means that your academic performance also counts for you to become a student politician. Your academic performance counts. And also, you have to be somebody who is very influential. And every leader, one of the qualities of a leader is that you have to identify the problem and look for the solution. So if you're a leader and then you can have the academic performance, you are good, and you can also identify a problem and then give a solution to it, then you are not a leader. You can't participate in campus politics. You understand? Me over here, I don't like intruding into politics so much in campus over here so much because of maybe being a gospel musician. So sometimes we have some limitation, and that doesn't restrict me for becoming.
When you talk about limitations, what do you mean? Is it to mean you are busy and cannot have time to invest in it, or limitations as in the work you do, you are not allowed to participate in politics?
No, it's not at all that the work that I do, I'm not supposed to
participate in politics.
I have ever declared an intent when I was in level 100
to do what?
I took a form to be the general course rep. I think that election,
I saw you.
Yeah. And then I don't want to talk about that election so much because what went on is a whole lot of things.
Okay.
And then I brought up an initiative that I wanted to be the welfare officer for political science department.
Okay.
I didn't know when I declared an intent. Within a short time, it went viral. That told me that people were eager for me to become or to serve them. Then later I withdrawn back.
What happened? Like I want to,
saw.
Let's go back to your experience when you contested for course rep. What was the general experience that you had after the whole process?
Okay, the experience that I had over there was, I've come to campus, and the reason why my motive, the reason why I came out by buying that form to come and then serve the student was that I've seen that students on campus over here, we pass through a whole lot. You understand? Because portal issues. Sometimes assignment, you didn't submit it on time. As a course rep, you have to go and intervene, speak to the lecturer, and then also a whole lot of issues so that you help the student.
You want to be the voice of the students.
So I saw that as I can take that mandate. So I went. But due to 2 or 3, that's why I said I don't want to dive much into it. It went on, and then I became, maybe I didn't get up to that. We needed 5 people to be the course rep, and I didn't become that 5.
Okay, you were not part of
7 or so. Yeah, out of.
Okay, so you 8. Basically you lost the election.
The election.
Okay, so did you see that to be a better experience? Like
I didn't see that so much because I was throwing my support to Bible and those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
You summon your support to other people. Why don't you have confidence in yourself? Why do you have yourself competing and you are supporting others?
No, the issue is that after I lost.
After you lost
the election, then I decided that me losing is not a barrier for me.
Okay, you lost, but you still supporting in terms of ideas and maybe okay. Those who went in power.
Okay,
that's good. So after that, you try contesting for the welfare officer. Then what happened there too? Why did you resign?
The reason why I resigned, I withdrawn from that declaring the intent after the declaration of the intent wasn't like academic performance or anything, but because I saw that there was an aspirant who is coming. That aspirant to me too. I'm a type of person that have the level 200 political science students. I have majority of them, they are numbers because of the general course that I went. So there was an aspirant who was coming, and then I saw that this man is having a vision. That's Klinsmann. Before I'll come out by supporting your agenda, I will scrutinize it and see how best it will help the people before. So as it stands now, this current election that is coming up, I'm not backing anyone yet. I said I'm for everyone. But I think that there are some 2 or 3 people, they've not come out with their policy yet, but they are convincing me in one way or the other. Yes.
Okay.
So I saw that this man is coming with a good initiatives, and it is going to help our students. So why is it that I should rather withdraw? Definitely when I withdraw, if I withdraw and come and then support him, definitely when this man comes to power, he will give me an appointment, because he has ever encountered me and have also seen what is in me, how I can help the students as well.
Okay.
And then help his administration.
So basically, you resign or you withdrew because of the aspirant. I don't want us to be mentioning them so much, but the aspirants that were contesting.
Sure.
Okay. And was that made known to him that this is why you want to withdraw?
He knew. And I was even participating so much actively in his campaign.
Process. But were you able to win?
Oh, we didn't win the election.
Okay. Yes. So you had better experiences in politics, campus politics, to be specific.
Sure.
Okay, so from there you've never had any other encounter with campus politics?
All right.
Like
so
direct encounter.
Okay. So with that, let me look at this political science department. You know, Alberta's administration, I don't want to mention their names, but let me say the previous administration before this current administration. I would say if I should compare the previous administration to this, the previous administration has done better than that of the current administration. I would say this particular administration is a comedian. He's just doing a comedy.
Okay, so
I don't want you to even go deeper, because what at all can this man who is about to leave office, what at all can he point out to say that I did this to benefit the political science students? But if nothing at all, Alberta, if nothing at all, I can say that Alberta, for me to, I don't want to mention this, but
go on.
I've mentioned. So Alberta's administration, she was able to lobby, screening, team up with that of
Synopticals,
for them to come to campus and then do what? Help us with health screening. You understand? Look at how very, very vibrant this Freshers Akwaba was. The food that we enjoyed, you saw that you were feeling at home. Things were on point. Look at our check-up that they normally organize for this our year.
And don't you think all these things are in the pipeline yet to
come? Are you sure? Once people have declared their intent. So there is no hope.
There is
no hope. Me particularly, I see that there is no hope. Students are starting examination next 2 weeks. Next 3 weeks, students are starting examination. We've given you 1 year. You couldn't do anything. Now that it's getting to, let's say, one month or so for election to come. That is when you are come to tell us that you can do something to convince us or what.
But did you research to see if there are some holdbacks or some challenges that are holding them back? Perhaps it's not maybe the way we see, but maybe something is happening underground. What's happening? What's the problem?
The problem is that the leader himself, I have seen that
let's team them up as a team.
Yes, the appointment, the leadership, or let me say the administration is facing this challenge because of his appointment. This is why I have issue with politicians on campus here.
Okay.
This is where.
Okay. So for us to get everything clear, people make this statement. It's very common. I don't know whether you've ever had a direct experience of such. People say, "Oh, we are here to learn what is campus politics, what is this, what is that." So what is the essence of campus politics instead of we learning for first class and trying to make grace?
The essence of it shapes us. You understand? So that when you go out there, you will become, these MPs and what have you that we see them all over our countries, MPs and what have you, they've all passed through all these processes before. Some of them, I can say majority of them, has ever passed through some of these processes before. You understand? Some were lawyers and what have you before they are now on their seat as MPs. So student campus over here is trying to more or less shaping us so that we can fit into the community. So if we are unable to solve issues on our student front desk here, we can't do that of the national aspect.
And do you think people who venture into campus politics, all of them are willing to take up mantle at the national level after first degree or after school? We have campus politics way back at SHS, JHS, primary, and whatever.
All right, well,
are they willing to take up positions?
All right, thank you very much. But that one, I cannot determine whether the person.
But is it common? Is it that common?
Normally, it is common. Normally, it can be done like that because I know that. What is it? Pentecost University. There is one gentleman I know. I don't want to mention their name. I think he was former SRC president or maybe SRC, maybe hall rep. Hall president for Annan Hall. So he has, I saw a flyer which says that this man is having an agenda to become the assign of MP. Some time to come or some years to come, this man might be the assign of MP.
Contest, not be.
Contest, yes. Let me say so. Yeah, thank you for your correction.
Yes.
Might contest for the position of what?
Member of Parliament.
Parliament at the scene of. You understand?
Okay. So apart from I want to get that training, that experience, and maybe I want to go out there and what have you. Apart from that, what other thing can you point out as an essence for campus politics?
Okay. One of it is, as I told you, that it shapes us so that national levels
we can be capable.
Yes. And then also it helps us on our own issues, particularly ourselves too, in our family. Because you've taken that mantle before, it gives you as much of enlightenment. It also helps you shape your public speaking and what have you. It also helps your cognitive, what do you call it, aspect to, helps you to broaden or widen your thinking capacity. Because you always think about how do I do things so that it will benefit the interests of the people. If you're a leader and you don't think about how you can do things to benefit the interests of the people, but you yourself, personal aggrandizement, then there is a problem with you.
Okay, so looking at generally, I don't want us to be limiting only on posa, but let's go out there to look at the campus politics. Do you see it as a game that is going to change the future?
The future,
yes,
like on campus.
How it is done right now. Is it a game that is going to make the future better?
Looking
at the people contesting, how the culture they display and what have you goes.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'll take UUW for a key study because that is where I am.
Exactly.
So, particularly, what I have observed about politicians on campus here, which I think it will not help us at all, is that, come and follow me for my campaign. When I win or when I come to power, I'll give you an appointment. You have promised the person. You see, so it means that since you have promised the person, when you come to power, definitely that person has to you have to appoint that person. And this is one of the challenges that is, fighting or battling our student front desk. Because looking at political science administration, this current administration is not working because of the appointment. But the people that he appoints, he himself knows that they cannot take that. Like you see, you have to look at that person. Sometimes, look, right now, if I want to appoint somebody as sponsor chaplain, meanwhile this person is a type of person who likes, he doesn't like gospel. This person doesn't know much about the Bible. But because I promised the person that when I come, I'll give you an appointment, I've placed that person.
As to what
over
appointments, they don't know.
They don't know.
Okay.
So when I come, I'll appoint you to the poster chaplaincy. And then you see that failed because that person is not having knowledge about it. That failed. There will be some problems over there. There will be a question over there.
Okay, so don't you think what you are saying is like going against your decision with the aspirant that you admired, and you withdrew because you wanted him to appoint you?
That is why
it's not the same promise. Like
he didn't. Okay, thank you very much. He didn't give me a promise. That's why I said I know that
you did.
He may definitely point me or give me an appointment because he knows me and he knows how best I can help his administration.
Okay, how best you can help his administration, and not how best you can help the campaign process. Which one? Like these are two different things.
When he comes to power,
so coming to power, let's explain it this way. When you are contesting to come into power, the campaign process is a whole lot of show on its own. Then we have another show after campaign. When you finish winning and you come into power, it's another show on its own, whole lot of things. So you have a team that you campaign with. After the campaign, there are some people who campaign for you and they don't even need any position. And after the campaign, when you come into office, you need to form a team to be able to deliver the promises you were giving to the people. So which one are you talking about? Are you talking about pushing the campaign process? Are you part of the campaign team?
That was why I initially, if you listen to my statement clearly, I told you that I was participating actively
in the campaign process.
Okay. And the reason why I withdrew from becoming the welfare officer was that I know that he knew me very well. So definitely when he comes to power, I may get an appointment.
But there wasn't any clear-cut conversation between the two of you that I will campaign for you, but when you come into power, consider me.
He was saying that you
appointment.
After when it was getting to the election, he saw that wow. And then he himself, when I was going to general course rep, he saw some of the policies that I brought on board. Even looking at
the proposals that you are
and looking at even the vetting process. After the vetting, the results that came, he saw that no, this man can help me. I know that he might. That's why when I withdrawn and I decided to come and then team up with him, he saw that no, he embraced me into his team. If he's if I know you will not help me in my campaign, I will not embrace you. I'll let you go. Because there are some people, when they even join your campaign,
they slow down
they can even let you even lose because of maybe how they talk, because of the name that they carry on campus, or their personality can let you fail. So this current people who have declared their intent, there was one aspirant. The person is so dear to me that the person came to me. Do you know the word I told the person? I told the person that, have you taken a running mate? He said no. I said there is one aspirant who is part of you. Even if you want to come together, merge. You want to liberate or you want to merge. Make sure that aspirant you will not agree by merging with that man.
Because then, the person will serve as a failure to you.
To you. And then he said, oh really? I said yes. Some of us we don't participate so much in the campus politics, but we do underground things.
You stay aside and
then watch.
Okay.
You see.
Great. So looking at talking about appointments, let's delve a bit deeper into appointments. Do you see some level of corruption in campus politics, like so far as recommendations are concerned? Protocol. Anna, this my friend, this was my family member, and this that. Do you see those things finding their ways into campus politics?
There are corruption, right? If I
Wherever,
get you
yeah, wherever.
corruption
whether
cannot be taken out
SRC,
from administration.
halls, I mean,
Corruption can never be taken out of an administration. Every administration you will find, even in quotes, even in church leadership, there might be some corruption over there, because every leader, that's why political science is having a term that they use there. Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts what? Absolutely. So right now, if I'm not into office, you will see me in a different manner. But let me get opportunity and become a leader. How you see me will be, you will view me in a different perspective, because I will change.
So do you think is the environment that is changing the people, or they were having those hidden, behavior, hidden negative behaviors in them, which manifest after they get a power?
The issue is
can pretend.
The issue is that each and every when you come to power, you have some initiative. Even Kwame Nkrumah, that we view him, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, that we view him as the most prominent person, greater person to this country, being Ghana here. Yet there was a corruption that the military junta tried to, because of that, you understand, try to kick him out of the office, seeing him as what? Corrupt. And economically, he wasn't doing the best. You understand? Yes. So every administration, there will be a corruption. And then this corruption, even if because of this corruption, this is trying to trigger, if I should talk about the appointment issue. If you appoint somebody because of the person helped you in your administration, here is the case that the corruption comes in your administration. Because have you tested that person, that this appointment I'm giving to this particular person, he can be able to function very well or not? You know, Michael Mbia was functioning very well as deputy clerk. You understand? But because Michael Mbia was helping Klinsmann's and campaign team, when KKB came, he kicked him out of the office. And then he brought another guy. I don't want to mention their name. He brought another guy.
So what do you suggest is the way forward? Now we have identified that there are a lot of ill things that are going on in campus politics, and campus politics should have been the hope, your statement should have been the hope of the future of this country. You know, if we have good campus politicians, the same people will go out there at the national level and demonstrate their competence, capabilities, and integrity. So now that we have all these challenges, what is the way forward? What do we do?
Okay, you see, Honorable, looking at, let me use political science, or let me use all the departments on campus. You see, SRC is the greatest body on campus leadership. You understand? It is the SRC that we are towing into their footsteps and what have you. So, if one department is bringing about 6 aspirants to come and contest for SRC position, are you trying to promote unity among the department, or you are trying to disseminate, or you are bringing this unity?
Let's get this thing clear. Is it a department that is projecting projecting more candidates for a particular position?
That is the reason why I said that the people are willing to go.
Then they are
from the department.
And they are from one department.
Yes, and then if they are from that department, there are certain strategies that the department, the departmental leaderships should also take a critical look at it very well.
What are those strategies? To do what?
One,
to we stop some from going?
Not, you cannot stop them.
Okay,
because
so what do we do?
Leadership, you have to allow each and everyone, if the leadership, I've seen that the Pan-Africanists have declared this intent, declared this intent that he's going for SRC president. We know his condition. But yet that that doesn't restrict him go for the position.
That's his right.
he's having the right. So we are going by the Ghana's constitution. Right to do freedom and whatever is what is going on this campus.
Yes.
So I am thinking that instead of all these people going for one position, the department should rather do this. Should allow them declare your. If you know you are going for SRC president, declare your intent. If you are going for SRC secretary, declare your intent. If you are going for SRC treasurer and what have you, declare your intent. After we've
local nooks and
yes.
the rest.
Now you give them a specific period, or you give them maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. When the EC has lifted the ban that you can now declare your intent, you will give them about 1 week or 2 weeks, declare your intent. After the declaration of the intent, then this is where there should be a constitutional review in our departmental constitutions.
And do you think that review can be possible?
I'm coming, Honorable.
So
you fix in, there should be a legal seminars that will help us, guide us, make this, what I'm about to say, constitutional. So what it is that there should be primaries, departmental primaries, which will project people to the SRC. This is not in a way of restricting others from contesting the SRC presidency. You know, Yvonne, current SRC president of KNUST, Yvonne, if you have heard, she has been the first female who has won SRC presidential seat at KNUST. And looking at, I was looking at the reason why he won, people's comment and what have you. I was following those things. This lady came out and then also brought a gentleman as his running mate. So here he didn't do any gender bias. 2, the department she's coming from through much support. You understand? So this is the case that POSA, you know that POSA is having a huge number of people on campus over here. So each and every department, what it is that after the declaration of the intent, now we've gotten that 6 people are willing to go for this presidential position. Now, Constitution is saying that there should be a primaries for SRC election. Now, there should be, EC should take charge, declare that primaries. Then we, the members of that department, will come and vote. At least we need 2 people who will come and then represent from that. It's not by representing the department, but so that it will bring unity, so that the department can throw their support to those people.
And do you think if that is done, the department can uniformly throw a massive support behind one who emerged victorious? Because looking at things, when about 6 candidates are contesting, definitely each of them will get some votes, right?
Yeah.
So each group of votes, or number of votes, is a team. Do you think those lost teams will summon their support for the one that emerge as a winner?
Sure. If you say that, that is also a very critical.
I think it will also bring another issue up.
Like that is why
disunity or something.
The constitution. You understand? If the person did not win, that's why they've declared their intent. So this moment, at this time, the person has not formed any team for the campaign process, because he knows that there will be a primary. So the declaration that he's bringing out is trying to give a significance, or is trying to give us a signal that this particular person
has
wants
an
to.
Intention.
You understand?
Yeah, but you see, I'm not talking about a solid team or a technical team, but I'm talking about like a team in a sense that those who vote in the favor of the person, the one who lost election, those who cast their vote in favor of that person, is a team. They are part of the person's team. So if the person will form a team, those people are more likely to join the team.
And the one thing that if you are into student politics, or even if you are into politics, you have to understand that politics is a game. You understand? That is why this definition is what? It's a multifaceted. You understand? Politics is a game. So the fact that you have lost shouldn't mean that you shouldn't also throw support to each other. Definitely, in a game, one will win, one will lose. So the majority also what carries the vote. So with this, after the loss and what have you, the department should. That's why we have general meeting. General meeting, we have to what? Let the members understand the need for we giving these particular people. You understand? And before the primaries, the EC and what have you will also vet them to see their intelligence, and this will also help us look at how are they going to help the students. You see, students on campus over here are facing a whole lot of challenges. We need leaders who can stand.
And don't you think those all these processes involve some cost? If the department cannot afford, like the various departments, we're not talking about one particular department.
Like cost. That is why you know that on campus here we don't make our ECs so much dutiful. We don't give them a lot of burden. But meanwhile, I don't know whether they are taking salary or whatever, or maybe whether they are taking some incentives, allowance or whatever. I don't know. But if it is voluntary work, they have volunteered. We have to give them a burden. They have to make sure that we have a clear accountability towards our elections. So these primaries have been established in the constitution. Now, these persons have won. Now we've gotten 2 people. Specifically, will be stated in the constitution that there should be 2 people or whatever that the legal team will say. You understand? Then these 2 people, the reason is that why I'm saying 2 people is that definitely one will be kicked out from the vetting. If all of them are kicked out, it means that the department that they are coming from, it means that you have a problem. I learned this current administration said he will organize a leadership training. I have his policies there. When he was reading his manifesto, he organized his leadership seminars that will help bringing up student leaders, so that even during SRC elections and what have you, I saw some communique that he met those who want to go for who has agenda. You understand? So these are some of the things that they should chip in, so that it will help us bring students who are vibrant, who can speak, who are very influential, who can fight for the students at the leadership, student leadership there.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Great. I think so far so good. We've learned a lot about campus politics, and we've also gone on to look at using POSA as a case study and all of that. So we've exhausted all our time. We would like to hear your last words before we draw the curtains for the day. Okay. Those of you watching, please, we appreciate your presence. Thank you for joining. Your support you have been giving us in the past is really massive, and we cannot give a blind eye to that. We really appreciate. Thank you so much for always supporting. Let's hear the last remarks from him, then we'll call it a day. So let's hear from you. Okay. What are your last words?
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable. It is privileged to. I think my advice to our current aspirants is that they should make sure that
aspirants on campus, right?
Yes, all aspirants,
all levels,
wherever, whether department, whether SRC or whatever, is that there should be a teamwork. After all, we are looking for the best among them to represent the interests of the students. All of them, they should understand that all of them cannot go and then represent the student over there. Definitely, there will be one person who will come with a team. Then they will have to fight for the student out there. So they should let it be peaceful. This campus politics came and met us. We didn't come and meet it, but it came and met we human beings. We human beings sat, and then we decided that we need people who will represent our interests. So politics, in as much or whatever I can say, is that it was brought up by man. It wasn't the politics itself didn't bring man into existence, but human beings brought the politics into existence. So we should be able to understand, and then we should be able to accept certain mistakes or whatever that somebody will tell you about. Me, I've told them, I'm for everyone. The best wins. You understand? The best win. And then they shouldn't make it a dirty whatever, or you understand? So there should be unity. There should be understanding too. And then it shouldn't be like I'm going to Juju man, or maybe a native doctor to give me whatever to come and chant on a brother, or I'm going to a native doctor or maybe a Juju man, so that after I have won the election, the student will die. That is not what is necessary. It is not necessary. You understand? But yours is, if you know that you have the idea to represent students, please, it is a game. Look at policies that you bring on board that can win the heart of the people. It is not the juju or whatever that you are going will let you win. It means that if you go to juju, it means that you have no knowledge. You don't, like, let me say, some people say, "What brain you understand?" But let the brain work. That will, and then let students see what is in you before they can bring you on power. So honorable, that was what I would say. Before I will also leave your show. I see in Suta Senior High School, the last time I think I told you about. It's organizing homecoming and it's starting today. Me myself, I'll be there, God willing, Wednesday. I'm mounting on stage, ministering over there. So Martin Abuaji music, we are repping there. So it will be fire over there. So we are calling on all old students to come on board. That homecoming. I've seen in Suta Agric. First, initially it was Agric, but now I learned they've taken out the Agric, and now it is Asin Suta Senior High School and the Central Region. Asin Fosu there. So we are starting today. Today is registration of all students, and then candlelight. So we are starting it very fire. They should come. So Wednesday, worship, and then seminar. The seminar will come, then worship night. I see in Suta stands in worship. And me, myself, and Minister Gilbert, Minister Clement, we are going there to go and shake grounds. And so we are advising all old students that they should come. Let's come back to our root and then unite our school. Also, my Mr. Martin Music Ministry too is calling on each and every one to come and help us with Alpha Praise. Alpha Praise 2023, which is coming off at Odoko. Flyers will be coming out very soon. Guest artists and all of you are coming.
The date is not known.
The date is 17th September.
17th
September.
Next 2 months.
And I will definitely come here once again to come and talk about it. Before I
Alpha
go
Praise.
Alpha Praise.
Good.
Thank you very much.
So we appreciate your presence. We always keep loving you guys.